So any skill you have a check next to can improve.
Yeah, but for now, only put little ticks next to it. Also, if you ever have to do statistic rolls, like they'd be for willpower, essence, or learn, we'll let you know. And if you succeed at certain ones in those, then you might get a tick also next to a statistic. Statistics can also go up or perhaps down during the course of an adventure.
Okay.
They never go down.
Wow. If you roll a 2 on your 2d6, they'll go down.
Yeah, that's when you spend your hero point. They never go down.
Yeah. Oh, and hero points, you've got an equal number of hero points to your essence. What's your starting essence?
Yeah. 10.
Cool. Now, those 10 hero points are fucking vitally important. Those are life. So I don't recommend spending any of them unless it's literally a life or death situation.
Okay.
Like missing somebody with a gunshot, not a life or death situation. A certain stealth roll past heavily armed people could be a life and death situation. You know, I would recommend until you get familiar with the game system, I would ask, before spending hero points, because you really. Yeah,
I love how you didn't say ask Russ. I thought about it, and then you said, Russ blows hero points like crazy. So
yeah. Your goal is to get up to 20, and then more than 20, because you can only have 20 at one time. But if you get more than that, then they go into something called overflow, which does special shit later.
Okay.
So
yeah, ask me. I'll give you the conservative answer. I tend to blow hero points though. So
I have 10 for now, so that's fine.
Yes, 10 is pretty much the minimum you want to have at any time. More is better.
Cool.
So, no problem. You trace it back and you find the surveillance room. It's a pretty small room. It's not even locked. The equipment isn't like super great, but you do notice that there is one. It looks like it records it onto thumb drives, and there's one thumb drive that's sitting out in the middle of the desk, and it stands out because all the other thumb drives are put away correctly or plugged in and recording shit, except for the one.
Oh, so I'm immediately like just losing my mind. Like, you left the door unlocked. This is not how you do this. So first thing I do is before I investigate further, I lock the door behind me.
He's a keeper, Logan. Yeah. I'm not with him. I'm going to my room, so he can just role play. I'm going to sit it out for a second.
Okay, cool.
Let him play.
I'll have a look at the thumb drive. I'll plug it into my laptop, but I'm gonna make sure I'm not connected to the internet when I do that.
Certainly. Give me a computer use roll. This is just because it's a brand new laptop. This is just not to have any problems at all.
Yeah, success.
Excellent. Be sure to put a little tick mark next to your computer user.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And you're watching a fucking bizarre thing. It's all stuff going on in the house. Some guy you don't know comes in, and there's like a butler type dude dressed as a butler who greets him. He's like, blah, blah. And then the other guy you don't know wanders over and sits down in the living room, and you can see the butler take out a bottle of something with like a skull and crossbones on it, and he does like a sneaky glance at the guy who's just sitting there, and he pours a little bit in, and then he pours in some whiskey and then gives it to the guy, who goes, go, just drinks it. And the butler stands there for a while like, yes, any moment now. And then nothing happens, and the guy is waggling his glass at him. And so then the butler like turns his back, and all of a sudden the guy comes up behind him and has him pour in all of the stuff with the skull and crossbones, and then top it off with whiskey, and he drinks it all. And the butler's like, oh. And later in the tape, it shows that he has used duct tape, and he has duct taped the butler's wrists to his wrist. So now the butler's in front of him, and he's marionetting this butler around, and the butler's crying and shit like that. And the guy's just wandering around going, no. And this goes on for days. 3 days, he fucking tortures this guy without mercy, keeping him duct taped to him and using him as a mannequin. and he even sleeps with the guy. He's spooning him, and like while he's
Oh,
asleep, he's biting the back of his shirt collar and shit. You have no idea why this is going on, and eventually he cuts the butler loose, who just like lays in the fucking fetal position, crying, and wanders off.
so I just kind of blink about it. Like, what the hell did I just watch?
It is the strangest shit.
Do I see any footage of Rock on any of the monitors?
You begin going back through old footage and whatnot. You do not see that. It looks like a lot of the footage has been cleared, although you do see 2 men and a woman engaged in some sort of big gunfight against some paramilitary forces who are coming in from one side, and then different paramilitary guys. And it appears that all three sides are fighting each other. And then the woman gets captured, and then the other two guys like go after her. They're on foot, and the other people are driving her away in a van. And
Logan is one of those guys, The Rock.
Actually, yeah, shit. There you go. I think So
yeah, that's Dana Glennon, me, right? Mm. Yeah, that's
okay. Huh.
So apparently, there's, and I mean, there's like bullet holes in the house and shit, and you're like, I wonder if they are really bullet holes in the house. You'd have to leave this room and go to the back of the house and look, but you're just like, what the fuck is going on with the? And it's so crazy and random and shit.
Well,
is there any sound with the footage, or is it all video?
These are video.
Black and white or color?
Color. They paid the extra $8.
All right. Well, I think Rock's paranoia is perhaps justified. So,
also, The Rock looks much more human in these videos, and he has a big porn star stash for some reason. He's still got like kind of a wispier stash, but he looked a lot different recently.
Can I tell how old his tapes are?
According to date timestamp, they're like a month or two old, something like that.
Month or two. All right. Well, I'm just gonna, because if I'm gonna be with the Rock person, I'm gonna want to make sure that we're in a safe place. So, is there like a security system installed into these cameras, like a password or something?
No, there's none of that. No passwords. There's not even a security system in the house. The cameras just silently record.
Oh my goodness.
There's nothing to like summon police or anything like that. And you begin. Oh, give me an evidence analysis roll.
Okay.
Baptism by fire. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a fail.
No problem. You're not sure why they would have cameras set up, but no way to summon the cops or anything like that. In fact, they don't even lock their doors. They just have cameras up. So make of that what you will.
Do I have... Did we exchange numbers? Look.
Not yet.
Do I have a number?
I'm not with him.
He's in a different room right now. He's somewhere else in this extensive mansion. Maybe in the East Wing, the West Wing. You're not sure.
All right, well,
Logan, I checked for gnomes.
Not yet.
I really want to like tighten up the security here, but this isn't my house, so I have to resist that temptation. So I'm gonna go find The Rock and ask him, what's going on? Who are these people? Can I help in any way?
You find him in the living room, like looking behind a couch suspiciously, and you're wondering if it's meth. You're wondering if maybe he started doing a lot of fucking meth, and that's what caused his radical appearance change. But that'd be a lot of meth.
Hey, Rock, are you okay down there?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm fine.
Okay. Hey, look, I had to look at the tapes. There's some weird shit going. Who are those people that took you away?
Oh, you mean Dana?
Who's Dana?
Dana got kidnapped. I figured you were talking about Dana.
Well, I saw you in the fridge and another woman. I assume that's Dana.
Yeah, the woman got kidnapped. The air guys went after her. Rock and some other
Oh, right,
dude.
yeah. Well, then, yeah. Who were you going after then?
We're not sure. The forces of there was a war here. Oh God, this is really hard to explain. One force was the Mossad.
Oh.
The other force was the forces of white, and they were led by a woman named Maddie, and they kidnapped Dana and interrogated her.
Why?
Because, well, apparently they just wanted Dana to give me a message to talk to Mildred about the Immaculate Conception that she had. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to do this to you. Just roll with it.
Right, conceptions. Got it. Hey, look, I don't know why you have a security room that's not really secure, but I can have a look at that if you want, like.
You know security systems?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what I did for a living.
Oh my God. Yeah, do your thing, man. These people are crazy.
Right.
Rock, give me an evidence analysis roll to know why their security system is not secure.
Success.
You suspect they just like making tapes so they can watch them again later, possibly as a masturbatory aid.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to put a security system up, I think I'm okay with that.
Sure.
What are you thinking?
Well, first of all, you probably want to put like at least a lock on the door. It wasn't even locked.
There's a lock on the door. We just don't lock it.
Well, yeah. Well, maybe tell people to use the lock. Just saying.
Well, there's so many people that use this mansion, and it's such a pain in the ass to get keys across dimensions. So locking that door, if I lock that door, if I put a lock in, nobody else would have the key, and they'd all be fucked.
Can you contact them in any way?
Yeah, I pull out my interdimensional phone.
He shows you a bracelet on his wrist.
I activate it.
It projects a small, like 3D type screen floating in the air. Super high tech. Also, by the way, I'd like to point out there's a lot of pictures on the wall. None are of Rock, although he is in one picture that looks like the Last Supper, and it has a bunch of people that you don't recognize all posed in the correct positions, with some lady sitting where Jesus would in the actual painting, The Last Supper. You don't know who the fuck these people are.
Huh.
Yeah, and Alex, you need to draw down. You got 8 cards.
Oh shit! Yeah, not bad.
No.
Okay,
We're gonna be right back. Old man bladder.
Yep.
Okay.
So, what do you think so far?
I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
I like the mystery. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm curious now.
That won't change. You will have no idea what's going on. We all have little bits and pieces, but we have trouble knowing what's going on around here.
I've got dissemination.
Okay, dissemination will get you a refill. If you send 2 cards, that is worth keeping.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. I have another opponent fails. I think I'm gonna discard that one.
Hold on. I may want that. Let me see what I got here. No, I actually don't need that.
You don't need it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll discard.
You can discard that.
And I need to discard one more. Shit, I don't know. I like my computer use one. Is the not me card useful? How often are random attacks?
We're probably not going to get into combat, but I got a lot of combat related cards, so I may look for some combat. Not me is a fun card, but it's, you know, it'll save you a hero point if you get attacked, which is very valuable.
Although I do have 2 opponent fails.
Right, so you got 2 opponent fails, so you don't really need the not me.
Yeah. Because I need
what else do you have? Do you have anything? What all do you have? Because maybe something crappier than that.
Skill plus 10, computer use plus 20, and dissemination.
Okay. You're pretty good with computer use, right? Well, actually, you may want that. You may want to keep that, though, because you're going to be setting up security, it sounds like.
Yeah.
So you only have a 16 computer use.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah. So that'll give you an 80. You want to keep that. Throw them at me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to throw them on me. That's what I was thinking. Cool.
Has he tossed any more hints of yet more shit going on at you?
We haven't roleplay. We're just doing business.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just doing it. Sorry, yeah, I was looking at my character sheet. Had to discard some cards. So, okay, back to the roleplay. So if you have a way of contacting everyone, what if we just put a password on the door instead?
Well, we got a problem with these. Anybody who has one can look into our communications. We don't know how to encrypt them. Do you know anything about encryption?
My eyes just light up. Like, yeah,
Did you buy encryption skills and stuff?
Yeah.
Breaking stuff like that?
Yeah, he said he saw his post on the boards. He's a hacker extraordinaire.
Okay.
Yeah, I can have a look. It's never really seen something like, and I'm like looking at the bracelet, but can I have a look?
Yeah, we could use some help with that.
Sure.
Give me a new computer use roll as you look at advanced tech. Fortunately, it seems to be made for humans.
Alright, I'm actually
Or
gonna.
fish.
I'm gonna use my computer use plus 20 for this.
Okay.
Sounds
Yeah,
important.
lower is better.
So I just discard the card, right?
Yep. And then you're rolling, and you got 20 more added to your skill.
36. So yeah,
That's
fine.
half.
Probably a half, yeah. It's intuitive. It's easy to use. You want one? It goes to some weird message board thing that if you can get hold of one of these, there's actual, it's a hidden message board on the ATAW boards that you'll have access to if you can get hold of one of these.
Okay. Cool.
Apparently,
Can he
there's
encrypt
a lot
it?
of shit going on.
Can he encrypt it with a roll at half?
What kind of encryption skills do you have?
I think I took literally everything that I could find. Let me see.
Okay.
I have cryptography.
Perfect. Give me a cryptography roll.
Cryptography it is.
This is to know what you can do. Actually doing it will take more time.
Okay, let me roll that. I'm not going to use my plus 10 because I'd rather use that on the actual encryption if I. Oh, damn it.
All right, I'm going to play an assistant reroll on that.
Well, hold on a second. I was just going to say, you might want to stick with that roll because you're thinking you could do shit with it, but it'll take some serious time and effort to do it.
Oh, all right then.
Yeah, you were just analyzing it. You weren't actually doing it because doing it will take days.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right, well, I'll tell Rock. All right, well, I think I can probably encrypt the communication device, but it'll take me a few days.
That would be great, buddy. I like you already.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This is how brand new players can still have skills that everybody else like. You do what? Really? We don't do that here. We need that.
Yeah, you are totally coming in. We actually totally fucking need that at this point. Everybody else has utterly failed to do this. Even people with crypto skill.
They're like, well, we don't know how to do it or care.
All right. So, yeah. Well, I mean, I can get to work on that whenever you want, but you said you had business to do.
Well, yeah, I got some business. We'll get you one so you can work on it.
All right then.
Okay. We have to go to a kind of weird place to do that. Just roll with it. But we'll do that later.
Sure.
Okay. All right, Logan. I take out my brand new phone and I call Elliot.
Gnome.
Hey, Elliot.
Hello, is this you?
It's the Rock.
Rock, you sound odd. What's up?
Well, I think I know what's going wrong with my career. Oh, a couple things, and I wanted to talk to you. See what you got some ideas off you, make a pitch.
Did you write a script?
No, I didn't write a script. I've got a new alien enemy for Handy that I think I would be really good at playing.
Really?
Yeah, I decided they're called the Smurfish.
I don't know if that's a good name.
Well, get creative on that then. But the Smurfish.
Stop by my office and make a pitch.
All right, cool. When can I see you?
It gives you a time and date 2 days from now.
Okay.
Noon. We'll do it over lunch.
Cool. We'll do lunch then. Thank you.
Love you, Pokey.
All right. Talk to you later. That's my agent.
It sounds delightful.
There's a gnome sticking its head out. It's got its head out from under the chair over there.
Fucking gnome.
Like somebody stuffed it under the chair and didn't quite get it all the way in.
Okay, we need to be discreet now. There's a gnome.
Have you tried just disabling them?
No, I haven't actually. It's so powerful. It's such powerful magic. They just seem like garden gnomes. We can't figure them out, but you can try.
Wait, magic, like actual like fireballs and shit, magic.
Yeah, well, there's no fireballs, but there is like I'm gonna try a megaphone.
Sure.
Mm.
He goes, mega.
The volume of my voice. No,
He yells at you for a while in order to show you magic exists.
Oh, okay.
All right. I pull my sword out of the extra dimensional pocket, and I let him see that I'm pulling it out of an extra dimensional
What
pocket.
the fuck?
He produces a sword, apparently from thin air. He is like a David Copperfield dude.
I'm like taking a step back, like, all right, are you like a wizard or something?
No, I hate wizards.
Oh, so
But I can do this nifty thing with the sword. I put it back behind my back. Fail. I try again. Success.
Yay! He hides the sword again. Apparently, yeah, David Copperfield.
Now look for the sword, man. Where's the sword?
What a freak, you think?
all right, well,
Where's the sword, man? Where's the sword? I mean it. Where's the sword? I put it into an extra dimensional pocket.
extra, right, okay, time travel, extra dimensional pockets, got it. I'm
Yep.
totally not losing my mind. Okay, no, fine, sure.
Yeah, we actors, we have a blood feud going, and we duel each other with swords.
Isn't actor war?
No, that's not the White War. That's a totally different thing.
Okay.
This is a thing among actors. We kill each other for our talent.
Are you sure we're in 2020?
Oh, look, okay. Yeah, I get your smurfing confusion. I understand. I don't know for sure about this, so this is not a fact, but it's my opinion. This place is not real. Last thing I remember before I came here was my helicopter blew up. We could be in hell. We could be in an afterlife. We could be in a computer simulation. I always had the feeling that the real world was a computer simulation, and when a helicopter blew up, I could have gone into a different simulation.
Right.
Does that explain anything?
I guess.
That's my theory. Other people have other theories. You have to ask them.
Interesting. So, how do you know the gnome is magical? Has it done anything to you?
Yeah, they follow us around, and we used our magic glasses to check out its magical ability, and it is off the hook magical. I mean, just ridiculous.
Have you tried talking to it?
Yes.
It doesn't say anything, does it?
Well, one of them is Papa Smurf.
Papa Smurf.
Yeah, but he's in my backpack. I pull out the gnome with the middle fingers.
It's not. Actually, yes, it is not there. The gnome is missing out of your backpack for reasons.
Okay, so I fumble about thinking something's there, but oh dear, I don't think he's there anymore.
By the way, Alex, you've got 2 more tarot cards that came in somewhere. In addition to the ones you already had, you have the 2 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. Please make a note of it.
2 of Swords and 3 of Swords. Right. Okay.
I don't think you have any crappy cards, right? At this point?
Not really, no.
No, yeah, you got like a point of. Okay, I'm gonna check the motorcycle plus 20 then.
Yeah, so the weird fish man rambles insanely at you is your takeaway possibly from this. He yells at you and then makes swords appear and disappear in order to show you magic exists. Ha-ha!
All right, well, I can...
I think the gnomes are some kind of surveillance system, so you're a surveillance expert. Maybe you can do something.
If you're sure the gnome isn't going to, like, blow me up for touching it, then I'll have a look. But
oh no, I carry these things around in my backpack all the time. That's what I was looking for, but apparently he walked out. They're dangerous. They're definitely dangerous, so be careful. But if you want to check it out, go ahead.
All right, well, I'm going to have a look at the gnome then. Is there an obvious technological thing about it?
With all of your expertise in looking at it, it seems to be a cheap ceramic garden gnome. It's not even a really good one. It's not especially well painted or anything. It's just a cheap ceramic garden gnome. It feels hollow too.
Oh, it's hollow? Okay.
You're thinking with how light it is, it must be hollow.
Huh. All right, well, this is definitely not electronic. So maybe, I don't know, I can't really do anything with this. Have you tried, I don't know, do any of your magic people know about, like, look, I'm just thinking outside the box here. Can you put this thing inside of a box that, like, blocks magic or something?
No, I have the ability to put a whole piece into an extra dimensional pocket, and I've never tried that. But I'm very bad at it.
And
I'm to the point that I'm kind of spent today. I couldn't do it today.
Are there like limitless gnomes, or have you seen a certain number
You've
of
seen
them?
5 so far. I've seen 5 so far, and they all have.
Are you sure it's? Oh, you not all at once though.
No, in various places. Yeah, I've seen 5 so far, different gnomes. We've tried to get rid of them. We've taken the other dimensions. They keep following us around. Like I said, they seem to be, we think they're watching us. They all seem to be angry. You look at that guy's face, he's pissed off, right?
Yeah.
Disapproving.
Papa Smurf was giving me the middle fingers. Yeah, they all, whatever it is, it's reasonable to surmise it's pissed off. And it's very powerful. Like, for instance, I serve what we purport to be a god. I serve an AI.
AI.
Yeah. That's why my eyes are brown.
I see.
Yeah. And various people, they serve various AIs. The White War was because of the white AI.
I'm like very, when you mentioned AI, like I was interested, but now I'm like, go on, tell me more. AI.
Well, some of us are servitors of AIs, and they're extremely powerful in this world. We did a magic analysis on those gnomes. They look like the AIs, which are extremely freaking powerful. Okay, different level of magic entirely from regular magic. They're extremely powerful. They look like ants compared to this thing. This thing is like this
garden gnome in your hand. You're like, if I drop this damn thing, it's gonna break.
Let me see what my computer used. Yeah, I'm good enough at computer use to say that. This thing, if this thing is anything in this simulation, they're tools of the system administrator. He's got root.
Right. So, have they actually done anything to you?
No,
Other
they just
than spying?
seem to follow us around. Yeah, they haven't done anything. He's checking us out,
Mm.
and he doesn't approve, I think.
Alright, well, I don't really do magic. This is all kind of new, but if we come across anything technological, I'll have a look. But other than just doing what you've already been doing, I can't really suggest anything else. For the
Okay.
gnomes, at least.
Yeah, okay. The reason I'm fishy is because the brown AI was moved to a lake. We put him there, and apparently the servitors of the brown AI take on whatever qualities that his immediate surroundings require.
So he became a fish.
He's at the bottom of Lake Hollywood and I'm a fish, yeah.
Oh. Wait, there's an AI in the lake. Isn't it dangerous to leave him there?
Might have been. It was more dangerous to leave him out in the open. That's how I decided to protect him. Why do you think it's dangerous?
Oh, yeah, but wait. So he's a good AI. Got it.
We don't know. We don't know if he's a good or a bad AI. He is my ally.
Oh, he's your. But what if he's bad?
He's not dead. I wouldn't be like this if he was dead.
Oh, that's fine. Fair enough. AI.
I could take you to see him, but do you have any skill in scuba diving?
No, I can swim, but that's about it.
Well, then you're going to have trouble because he's 53 meters underwater.
Yeah, look, maybe some other time. This is all kind of new to me, like magical gnomes and AI and shit.
Yeah,
but,
so in Gotham City, I'm the Aquaman.
Okay, Aquaman, sure. Do I need a superhero name too?
Well, if you cross the Batman, you might get a villain name. Dana, that woman that got abducted, she's Poison Ivy because they tried to kill the Batman. The other guy in the film, he's the Riddler.
Right.
According to Batman. Batman's a bit messed up in this world.
I see.
And he uses guns, which we thought was odd.
Alright.
And he's a vampire.
What is a vampire? Okay.
I'm giving Russ another card. I've been giving Alex cards and stuff too, but I like how every time Russ mentions something, he sounds a little more crazy.
Which is perfect because my San is on the brink.
Oh,
I'm practicing right now I've got a quirk of the Aquaman. I'm practicing my Aquaman insanity.
oh my God.
All right.
Oh, you're getting rid of an opponent fails and a round revision?
I have 2 opponent fails and 1 round revision already.
Okay. Well, those are super sexy cards. So
they're really good cards. What else do you have?
I mean, I have skill plus 10, dissemination, and master mechanic as well.
I would ditch the master mechanic for an opponent fails.
So I have 3 of those. Okay, sure.
Yeah, because that will anything that can save you a hero point is freaking gold.
How do I add this back?
Oh, you right click on it and choose take.
Okay, cool.
So anything at all that will save you a hero point, which is like, do you know how hero points work?
Yeah, it's like a reroll or a miss.
Right. So yeah, any like reroll cards, opponent fails, assistant rerolls, all those things are just awesome because if you get into some combat, you don't have to go into your pool of hero points to stop someone from hitting you.
Fair enough. All right. Yeah. Okay. So I discarded that. That's fine. Cool. All right. So Batman's a vampire. Got it. Cool.
And he's also a servitor of the yellow AI.
How many AI are there?
Every color of the rainbow, we think, and brown. I serve the brown AI.
Are there any notoriously evil AI that I should be aware of?
The people in Gothic San Angeles, that future San Angeles with magic, for some reason they don't like the blue and the yellow AI.
Have you met the blue and yellow before?
The blue AI runs a town of monsters.
Oh. All right then.
The servitor. I'm not talking. We don't know where the actual AIs are. The servitor runs a town full of monsters, and the yellow servitor is the Batman. And I'm not sure, but everybody seems to want to kill him. So I suspect they think he's evil. I think maybe I've got a tool here that I can work out a relationship with the Batman, and I want to form the Justice League.
Okay, Justice League. Got it. Okay, sure. I'll roll with that, as you say.
Yes, just roll with it.
Sure.
I'm thinking that's the title of this.
yeah, that's definitely the title. Just roll with it.
All right, cool. Well, if there's, do we need to do anything now, or do we just wait for your appointment thing?
Well, I've got a couple things I need to do. First of all, I take my my phone and I contact X023.
Okay.
X023. Hey, X023. Do you get any anti-gravity tech or miniaturization tech in every now and then?
Negative, says a robotic voice.
Oh, God damn it. Does it exist?
Yes, that is affirmative.
Where would I get something like that?
The Birdmen.
The Birdmen. Okay. So
unfortunately, we do not have access to it as it is considered sacrilege in Birdman culture.
Ah, okay. I get it. That's both miniaturization and anti-grav, or they don't? Do they both exist? Oh, which one then?
Miniaturization, anti-grav.
Anti-grav. Okay.
Be sure to stop by. We are having a sale on bacon-flavored condoms.
What do you need for that? That sounds interesting.
Bubble wrap.
Okay. Thanks, XO.
Another AI friend of yours, or?
No, he runs a vending machine in the alien town.
The alien town. Right.
Yeah. I could take you there, but I think the house is being surveilled by the police.
Do you have like a hideout in every time dimension thing?
We're trying. We're trying. Let's get you a phone.
I hold up my phone.
No. Bracelet phone.
Oh, one of those. Yeah, I'm down for
Okay.
that.
How long have you been here, Logan?
Several hours.
Does the gnome look any happier?
No.
No, it's not happy with what I'm doing. I look at the gnome and I say, God damn it, what would make you happy?
He talks to the inanimate garden gnome that's...
Tell us. Give us a hint. Please.
Don't you have like telepathy or something? Or I don't know what do you do that? Do you talk?
Telepathy? No, that's crazy talk. I don't have telepathy.
Okay.
Nobody has telepathy. That's nuts.
Oh yeah, because
are you
time
okay?
traveling dimensions is perfectly normal.
Are you okay now?
All right, let's just.
Telepathy, Jesus. Oh, man. What are we going to do with you? All right, we need to get you a phone.
All right, well, where do we go for that?
That would be the Beastlands.
Beast. Did you say
Yeah,
beast?
it's San Angeles in the 1890s, 1880s. Old West, Wild West town.
Why would a piece of tech be there?
Exactly.
Oh. I see. All right, well.
Welcome to crazy time.
Where's the nearest barber shop then?
Well, I'll call Raj. Hey, Raj.
No problem. It's getting closer toward evening, but Raj answers his phone. He's like, hello.
Hey, Raj, I need you to pick me up from the mansion and take me to Clem's again.
Whoa, we're going to have to hurry. It'll be closing soon.
Yep.
Raj knows the fucking hours because he's had to bring people there and back so many times. He eventually comes in his cab, carefully puts down all the plastic in the back seat, has you store your backpack in the back seat, and then drives you guys back to Clem's. You arrive at Clem's not long before it closes, and Clem goes, howdy, what can I do you for?
Okay, so I collect my backpack. Okay, so you've never been to the Beastlands, so you're going to let me take lead on this, okay?
I point to my phone and laptop. Should I leave this somewhere?
Oh, shit. You're going to need a bag or something because they're going to freak out if they see that. Good point.
Yeah.
You've got plenty of room in your backpack for a phone and laptop. That
I mean, they're
make a
kind of
difference.
useless in the 1890s anyway.
No, actually, tech works back then. But they don't like it because they think it's evil magic.
Wait, the internet works in 1890?
Well, not the internet, but the computer will work.
Oh, all right. Well, if there's room in a backpack.
Yeah, there's no Wi-Fi in 1890, but all of our tech seems to work back then.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's tech. I mean, the laws of physics haven't changed like in the future.
Hey man, this time, look, magic and tech and AI, I'm just covering my bases.
Howdy, what can I do you for?
Hey, Clem, shaving a hot towel.
Yes, sir. Where are you going back to?
Both of us, we're going to the Beastlands.
I'm sorry?
The Australian Embassy,
He blinks at you.
Western
Please
Beast.
restate parameters.
I think you need to mention the year.
All right, I'm going to make a memory roll. That's a fail. Shit, what the hell is that called?
Hence, you can see already the importance of good notes and stuff, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never, yeah. All right, I'm going to give a long description of the Wild West with the people with animal heads and the Australian Embassy and that dimension.
Where are you going back to? He says.
Let me get up Josh. Let me get Joshua McKay's notes up. He's got the names on all of that.
He begins consulting wildly on his phone. We're closing soon, says Clem.
It's okay, Clem. Give me a second. All right, so this is going to be quicker than what it'll probably actually take me. Oh, that's right. I want Google Docs.
He madly types away on his in the air using his cool 3D screen and shit.
Okay. The Wild West Melwick Zone.
Say again?
The Wild West Melwick Zone.
Melwick's. Yes, sir.
We don't want to go to Melwick's. We want to go to San Angeles in the Melwick's time.
I don't understand. Could you restate parameters, he says.
Logan, that's what he's got in his notes. I don't understand what you're asking for. Doesn't work?
He keeps asking you to restate parameters, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Well, what was San Andreas called in like 18?
San Angeles? He says.
No.
San Angeles 1880s.
All right, he says. No problem.
Okay.
He puts hot towels over your big hood that you're wearing and whatnot. I'm going to assume you're always wearing your cloak to keep children from gouging their own eyes out.
That's right. The Aquaman is shrouded in darkness. Stealth is his friend.
Okay, no problem. He puts hot towels over both of your faces, and when he takes them off, he has a big otter head.
Clem, name designation of this dimension.
Wild, Wild West. Furry Western. San Angeles.
Did you say furry?
The otter-headed man looks at you. Hi, what can I do you for?
Oh, goodness.
Wild, Wild West. Furry Western. San Angeles 1880. Okay.
Looks
Never
like
happening again.
There you go. Looks like the new guy somehow managed to help you get to the correct designation. He's doing really well today, you're thinking.
Yeah, I like new guy. Okay, Eolas, we're headed to the Australian Embassy. I take him to the Australian Embassy. One thing to worry about. Don't let the drunken kid hug you or touch you in any way.
Drunken kid.
Yeah, he's drunk. You'll notice it right away.
Oh, okay. I won't.
He's Alex Kinley Jr.
Oh, okay.
You guys walk through the streets of San Angeles. There's a variety of different kinds of weapons, including the old push the bullet down the barrel flintlock and wheel lock style, as well as the newer Sharps rifle that you load in on the side, and that's a lever action rifle. It looks like a lot of people, not most people, but a lot of people are armed. They carry the Old West type of revolver. It's the kind that you have to open the little door and put in a bullet, rotate, put in a bullet, rotate. Super slow to reload. In other words, there's no speed loading bullshit here. There's also soldiers patrolling in brightly colored blue uniforms. Everybody looks like they're dressed as a furry. They have different kinds of animal heads. There's a horse-headed guy over there. There's a otter-headed guy over there. There's badger-headed people. It seems kind of random as to what kind of animal head they have. And people are like, oh, it's Australians, they say, and wave at you guys.
I give them both middle fingers and say, peace among worlds.
They look at you oddly because that's apparently not a thing among all of them. Peace?
Peace.
There's strange flags that you don't recognize here and there. And yeah, eventually he takes you over, and there's a big fucking fortress. You don't go into the fortress stuff. Also,
hold on a second. Why did you discard all your cards?
I had to play immediately discard all cards.
Oh,
well done.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that goes all the good cards. Oh well.
Bummer.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
No.
Don't worry. At the rate he's going, saying and doing smart shit and funny shit, he'll be back up in no time.
He will get a refill. Yeah.
But then they pretty much ignore that. Does your character have any special skills in medieval fortifications?
Not really, no.
Great. Big stone wall shit. But
let him roll and learn, man.
Oh, yeah. Good point. Give me a roll at learn. You want to get under your learn as a percentage.
Or equal to your learn.
Nope.
Russ, you can try it too. I don't think I've had you roll that.
Nope.
Yeah. Old-fashioned shit. Anyway, he takes you over to this huge building, like East Wing, West Wing type building. Really ornate, made of stone and brick. Got a couple of guards out front with rifles, and they've got like ceremonial halberds that you're guessing first sign of trouble, they drop those and go for the guns. But they see you guys coming, they come to attention. They both have animal heads, and they're like, Hello, Australians.
Good day. Joshua sends his regards. He'll be back soon to give you further instruction. We're going to take advantage of the embassy, if you don't mind.
Of course. One of them opens the door for you. Welcome to the Australian embassy. There's a big fucking Australian flag, and they're all wearing tabards that have Australian flags on them.
I look directly at Aeolus and I say, welcome to the Australian embassy.
Thanks.
You guys go in, and there's a couple of Lord of the Rings looking elven kids in there. You're going to guess that they're probably around 16, 17 years old, an equivalent human age. Pointed ears, arched eyebrows. Very, very good looking. One boy, one girl. There's also a 11 or so year old kid who looks drunk out of his fucking mind. He's holding a whiskey bottle and he's like, I do what I want.
Yeah,
Hello, Australians. Oh, we recognize you, and you are new.
Yes, a new Australian. This is Aeolus.
Ah, fuck off, you hear from the other room where there's a bird in a cage.
Hi.
Hey, Word.
The bird bobs up and down.
Word can teach you air magic if you're interested.
I suck at teaching, the bird says.
He sucks at teaching, though, so it probably won't work.
Wait, you're telling me I can become a wizard?
Yeah, wizard, Harry, the bird says, and goes, back, 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 and moves back and forth on its perch.
Maybe some other time.
All of us, we're called Doras, D-O-R-A.
Doors.
And all the Doras have master mage powers in this dimension. So yes,
I
you're a
thought
wizard,
you were
Harry.
going to say that you're all explorers, but okay.
Yes, we are, actually.
The elven girl snaps her fingers at you. Focus, focus, she says.
Yeah, what?
You want food, drink, sleep, gear, money? What do you need?
Hey, Rock, do they have bacon in this time?
Sure.
We'll get you some bacon.
Bacon.
Yeah, we could do with a meal. It's dinner time.
Right.
You serve me my usual eggplant for vegetarian stuff. He likes bacon a lot.
We'll give him a lot of bacon. No problem. We dress for dinner here. We're going to bring in the tailor for you, Rock. You look like you're normal. Rock, what happened to you?
Brown AI.
They shake their heads and make tutting noises. And the kid comes over and goes, give me a hug.
No, Alex, no. I'm sorry, he's got your name.
He's been drunk for days. We're really getting concerned about him, one of the elves say.
Yeah, well, consider who his papa is.
Have you tried not giving him any alcohol?
Well, unfortunately, Alex Kinley Sr. instructed us to keep him drunk. I'm not drunk, I'm tall, says the kid.
Okay then.
I know my limit, he says, and runs
Family
into some...
business, got it.
So yeah, I'm gonna leave the pack and the cloak in the room and dress in the dinner attire.
They have to bring in a tailor to make you special new dinner attire as your body shape has changed a bit. They get you dressed in a nice old-fashioned, like 1800s type suit.
Mm-hmm.
Mentioning it to
Yeah, I know.
Alex as well. And you guys show up for dinner. Aeolus, there we go. And you guys show up for dinner, and yeah, it's a very fancy kind of ritzy thing. All the kids are all dressed up. Everybody dresses for dinner like fucking fancy as shit here, including the bird. He's wearing a hat with a tassel, bird size, and also there's a lizard who seems to be wearing like it looks like a big metallic looking knit oven mitt, and he has his own plate and he's at the table just kind of like laying on the table. It's like a kimono dragon sized lizard.
Hey Beaks, how the hobbies coming?
Good, says the lizard.
It's a talking lizard.
Yeah, and
Oh,
if you teach
it's
him,
talking humans, says Veeks.
if you teach him, don't. Yeah, it's a talking. Yeah, he's a talking friend of ours.
I'm not a
They all
lizard.
talk. They're all very smart.
I'm a salamander.
Do the utensils
Salamander.
also talk, or just the people? Just should I expect my fork to say something to me?
No, we're not in Wonderland.
The bird bobs up and down. The drunk kid passes out into his soup, and they come over and take his face out of it before he drowns, and they hook up a helmet to his head and then tie a strap onto the wall, and he's like that. He's rather tired, says the elven boy.
Yeah, I can tell.
They just nod and go on with their fancy dinner.
This is really 1890 is really strange.
Yeah, you want some duck?
Is it
And when you
talk?
say that, the kid with the helmet hides under the table. He's like, "Oh, sorry, I thought you said duck."
They tell me the duck is excellent. I just eat grains though.
I think I'll just stick with my bacon for now.
I pull a tooth out. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just eating my bacon. That's all.
No problem. Give me etiquette rolls to, have some decorum at the table.
Fail.
It just shows him go. I'll stick to my salad.
Fail.
You're just sitting there eating bacon and looking suspiciously around at people.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, they're all like using different silverware for different things because there's a wide variety of forks, knives, spoons, bowls, and shit like that. You see Russ is drinking out of one of the bowls, and the butler's like, but yeah, you guys have a nice meal.
Okay.
So, Rock, about the phone bracelet thing.
Yeah, I take him and get him a phone.
Right. When you guys get up and wander off the table, the elven kids go, I guess dinner's done. All right. Brandy and cigars in the library, they say after you.
No. He's a teetotaler.
All right. Tea in the library?
Sure, tea in the library is good.
Very well. They instruct the butler. He takes you off. They have a big box. Again, not secured, no locks. In a room labeled extra gear or something like that. It's pretty obvious. He goes over, opens up a box, tosses you a bracelet. There are several more in there. There is no kind of accountability or anything. It's like, there you go. Yeah, have fun.
Yeah, this is all security by obscurity.
Okay. I mean, I guess that works. But what if someone actually figures this out and takes it?
That's why we need the encryption, man.
Yeah. Okay, I'll get to work on this. I put the bracelet on. So
Come to think of it, we should probably have a safe for these two, shouldn't we?
There's a
Servant!
sitting on one of the shelves.
Servant, bring me a safe.